This next piece is, actually last week was the first time I had read with the Poetry Caravan in Terrytown. And I read the next two pieces, and I was asked if I would repeat them tonight, although I wanted to do something else, but I'm honored that, particularly being with the video, the camera asked me to do it, so I'm not saying no. So I'm going to repeat those two. This first one is called Little Man. I have a chapbook out. It's called Poems of Love and Hate, and both of these were in that. This piece is something in the style that I've been playing with called performance or slam poetry, and I've been trying to do it. So bear with me. A-L-O-N-E was the first word I remember spelling as a child. I remember Mom used to cry a lot. She'd sometimes tell stories about how I was wild. Maybe because my father left when I was just 4. I remember crying though, except nowadays, when someone slams the door. She would call out his name with each crack of that strap, then try and hug me and go take her nap. Then I'd sneak out down to the candy store where the streets were alive. There was music in the air. Didn't need no mom, don't need no pop. There were corner boys, acapella and doo-wop. The streets were alive, and someone would turn and say, "What's up, little man? Let me have a high five today." And my little hand would be outstretched so bold, seemed like everyone but me knew I was just 8 years old. Man, I tell you, the streets were alive, and someone would yell out, "Let's hear a hand jive." And I'd remember that chain around my neck that held the house key, and remember little man's got somewhere to be. My sister Debbie, well, she was just 3, and her nursery school was where I had to be. Hey, man, I got a split, I'd say, my best James Dean, and they knew exactly what I'd need. "Be cool, little man," someone would say, but I wouldn't hear them riding that subway. I knew Debbie would be crying if I were late, and Lord knows Mom had to get ready for her date, and dinner had to be started, well, just heated up. Mom had put out the plates with a note under the glass. She'd always say, "Little man, don't forget to turn off the gas." We'd all finish those noodles and eggs, then I'd take Debbie by the hand. "Come on, sis, gonna get you a special treat." And before you know it, we're back on the street, where there was music in the air, the streets were alive, and those cats on the corner were still working out hand jive. I glanced at the girls clapping out on the stoops with their bobby socks and their brothers shooting hoop. "Come on, Debbie, we're almost there." Then her eyes would open wide. You could smell it there. The blare of the jukebox, hipsters fixing their hair. "What's up, little man? See, you got your sister there." 2 slices and a Coke. Debbie tapping to the music as if she didn't hear what I'd say, and I put down the 50 cents Mom had left that day. Time has no purpose except when you're paying off a loan. These days I sit out on the cobblestone with my pen and my paper writing my poems. Oh, Mom, she's remarried. Sometimes we talk on the phone. And Debbie's in Texas with kids of her own. I got my poetry, so I'm never alone. And sometimes, just sometimes, a young boy puts a quarter in my pan, and I look up, just smile and say, "Good luck, little man."